Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is once again your man Bob Knob, Black Wild Card. Welcome back to Amber's Magic Shop. Amber, pounding at my door and angry yelling wakes me up. What is going on? I was up late making another dose of invisibility potion. I went to bed just before sunset. I was so tired I forgot to undress. I walked downstairs so I could sit about. It'd be nice if they were eager customers, but I doubt it. I opened the door to find a whole mob staring at my door. I tried to close the door on them, I too slow. Noble looking out from the shop owner I recognized from walking past the way past me. Excuse me, the shop is closed at the moment. I want you to leave. That's funny. We were about to tell you the same thing. What do you mean by that? I knew it was a mistake, Charlie. Your kind in this town. My kind? There's blight in the forest around the city. Your kind of banished from gradually poisoning the trees with your demon blood. And now you're doing it here. This cannot be tolerated. You will ruin our country with presence. You must go, now! I'm not going anywhere. It's nonsense. I've lived in this country my entire life. If I was a danger to the trees, it would have happened long ago. I didn't even move into the city until just over 3 years ago. Before that, I lived in the forest from birth. Now get out of my shop, bigot, before I call the guards and have you thrown out, said Amber. Please, Miss Amber, please, if you're going to do this, then you must leave. It's not that we hate you. Uses noble accomplice and irritated glare. But the demon blood in you is truly harmful to our forest, and you must leave. As much good as you do here, our country will be devastated without us with them. Think of all the animals and plants that will be lost. Please think of us, Celia. I told you already, this is just an old superstition. I'm no danger to this land. If there's a blight, then it's perfectly normal. Maybe you should spend time asking the priest for help rather than coming here with the mob to run me out of town. If you're not going to leave voluntarily, then we'll drive you out. Just try. I'll enjoy seeing the guards throw you in jail. Hope I have something useful there. Thought you were closed there, Amber. It wasn't until this mob forced the way in. I see. I think it's time you all left. Amber is a friend of the Adventurers Guild and many others in this city. You tried to hurt her and you answered to myself and my guildmates. Well, wait until the palace hears about this. Come. Market trader follows after Noble's face a picture of confusion. Guess he doesn't realize how much Manuel is frightened at Noble. It takes me a minute to even realize Manuel's still there when he speaks, closing the door. So why were so many people intent on hurting us as a beautiful creature like yourself? Apparently there's a blight that's killing trees across the country. Somebody else must have got it in their head that it's my fault because that's a stupid old myth. Which one? The one that dark elves make the trees die just by living near them. Have you been here for years? Exactly. Thank you for chasing them off, Manuel. Of course, it's always a pleasure to help the beautiful, especially when they're my friend. Even now I continue to say such things. I think he's trying to cheer me up, so I try not to get too annoyed about it. What will you do now? Going to try to cure the blight. Isn't that something the Mages Guild and the Temples are already equipped for? Maybe, but I want to try anyway. I want to prove the brigad's wrong. Indeed. Well, I wish you luck in your quest. If there's any more trouble, contact the guild. But Don and I have talked to you up to the guild, so they'll help. Thank you, both of you are true friends. I'll go now. You might want to invest in a strong door next time. The last thing we want is another mob of ne'er-do-wells breaking in and ruining your establishment. I'll certainly consider it. Thanks again. Farewell, my Lady Amber. Well, it looks like I have something else to work on besides running the shop. Hope I won't forget my pledge. So this was a thing that would have been done if I weren't playing visual novel mode. I've come to the Mage's Guild to talk to Daniel. There are things we need to say to each other, and it's only fair we do it face to face. And Daniel talking to another mage, although he leaves when I approach. Oh, hello, Amber. Hello. What brings you here? I need to talk to you. About what? Could they even call them dates in those times? Just saying. Oh. You know that I'm seeing others and things are already starting to get serious with them. So I don't really think it's fair for them to keep going out. I think going out that timeline, that day and age, just saying. No, of course. What's with this melodramatic music, by the way? Well, I better go. I'm sure we're both very busy. Indeed. Bye. Farewell. He heard it below, he's upset. To be honest, I was upset too. I hope we can still be friends, but maybe we can just get each other those days from now. I hope Daniel can be happy someday. Nice evening tonight, so I decided to spend in the gardens. There's a nice cool breeze from the fountain and I have spread a blanket on nearby grass to give me some comfortable sit. I have a book on my lap. Being a qualified alchemist gave me access to more rare books from the Mage's Guild. Cool. Although none of the restricted stuff is kept me in the library at all times. I like remembering anything I read comes in handy when I study these books. They're hard to catch in the library before some passing mage grabs them. So I only need to read them once, I'm better off because they'll get me from running wars over those books. What Daniel just told me before gets quite vicious at times. Of late, I've gotten to the habit of transcribing the recipes since I feel like they might be useful to others. Don't dare sell them though, since the Mage's Guild would get pretty angry with me if I did. It's stupid how they try to monopolize magic now, but the guilds run everything I study. It's funny stuff. I always seem to run into you when you have something on my mind. Look up and honest standing over me. Oh, hello. Where's how good how fast that is? Even with the moon and the vampire would have trouble seeing that text. So you have something on your mind? Yeah. You might want to sit down. So long as you don't get my blanket dirty. So what's wrong? The guild. I'm not resident regular since I became an officer. Not been getting many contracts either. It's not like I haven't gone out and secured myself. I feel like I was given the promotion to get me out of the way. The Corvus Tears is ready to run both of them? Probably, but I can't be sure. So you try to think about what to do next. Advice of the last time. Do you have anything else to suggest? Sometimes I wonder why so many people see me as someone who can give them advice. I look for almost all of the rest of most of my life never spoke to anyone else. It's because I'm an outsider people think I can be useful. I don't know. It's just really strange how things happen. Okay, interesting. I know I should be in combat is hard. I just feel like I'm stagnating, not improving. Then maybe you should train more and go further afield or for contracts. You should manage to negotiate your own contracts. Since you're an officer, maybe you should do that more. I don't want to tell you to take more dangerous assignments, but maybe you should. You should use to build up your reputation with the people outside of the guild as well as inside it. You have a good point. So focus on the guild, I don't think about anything else. If I need to get powerful people outside the guild to support me. Exactly. Thanks again for your advice. You always give me something new to think about. I hope it's helpful. It is. Thank you. Enjoy the rest. Just did both their voices at once, sort of bad. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Cool. Hey, Amber. Yes? Never mind. Just I'm glad I know you. That's all. I get the feeling there's a little more to it than that. That is all I get though. Gives me a small way for walking off. Found as she lost away. Nard was really desperate to rise in the guild. I still don't understand his desperate need to get the promotion. It's going from a drive to an obsession for him. Hope it doesn't come to regret it. Look down with my book. I'll finish this chapter and then go home. So this is how you make a nice enchantment that doesn't make the metal brittle. Just about to go for lunch when someone arrives in a hurry. Are you the one called Amber? I am. What do you want? The old held a square parchment with a familiar wax seal. I was told to give it to you. Oh, thank you. Give him a silver piece for his troubles. Thank you, miss. Amber, not miss. I walk behind the counter and break the wax seal on the letter. I recognize there's immaculate handwriting as he there I start to read. Dear Amber, I hope you are doing well. I've come to see you more and more often, but Father is making that difficult. I grows increasingly impatient with delays by running within. Suspect he will force the issue sooner rather than later. I'm so tired of how he behaves. Everything is to him is a possession to be leveraged to gain more possessions. For a time he collected every book he could find. You could do a whole lot worse than that. Books equal knowledge, and knowledge is power. The state holds the largest library in all the kingdom outside the Mages Guild. We have the largest gallery too, largest manor. This is insane. I do not know how he manages to keep acquiring these things. Perhaps it is because he treats those who serve him and work him as tools rather than people. He treats me as such. I think he wants the matters within to happen so he can take ownership of the town of salary. That way he will record and market our supplies for all the mages and alchemists in the city. If he could, he probably would find a way to use that might by every shop in the city. Sometimes wonder if he covets the throne. That way he could force everyone to pay him through tax. Don't even get me started on taxes. I guess Leo was losing patience with his father. Honestly, I'm amazed he's lasted this long, or does he simply keep it all bottled up beside him? Does as the list goes on. Of late it seems to be getting worse. I don't know how, but it is. I've seen him literally thrash the dockhands so badly they almost died just for damaging some of his cargo. Not know how long it'll be until he tries to hurt me or you. Might hurt Lynn too. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry to burden you with all this, but you always seem to have helpful advice. Please write back to me as soon as you can. Later. Acrobus, I appreciate his faith in me, but I can't help but feel this is misplaced. I followed up the roads and looking to the top of my dresser to see a keeper. Shop's quiet for now, so I suppose I can work on a plan now. Just need to think of what I should say. I retrieved some parchment and quill before sitting down to write at the counter. You there. I'm so sorry to hear you having so much trouble with your father. I know it must be hard for you. I should probably give him a little advice now, but I'm not sure what to say. Maybe this won't help much, but if you talk to Honor about how you feel, then I'll happily accompany you. Even bring a couple potions to help us make a quick escape visual and give him this final to you today. Either way, he's your father, and you should at least give him one more chance to change his ways before you walk away. I never knew my parents, but I know I could never leave my adopted mother without saying goodbye at least. Even if my real parents are horrible demon spawn, I would at least like to give them a chance to my parents. So don't give up hope. I hope you have her again. Whatever your decision, I'm always happy to listen and be your friend. Let me know what you decide and I'll support you. Even if Donna is cruel to you, then I will always be there for you. Amber. Seal up the letter. Still don't have a seal, but I could use some wax so it looks official. I need to find someone to take it to them before I can do that. But I can do that after I close up for the night. For now, I should really work on some potions while I wait for customers. I made some progress on my initial research, but I need to collect samples from the life form I've given you. I would have collected them sooner, but I've been avoiding the forest. Keep imagining the sun, see it coming out of the voice and use it as an excuse to start accusing me again. As it is, I still get funny looks on the streets sometimes. Still, I find the time to put together a note with ability potions, but it's not really too much trouble. Gather up my tools for collecting samples before heading out. Once I'm outside, I slowly down the clear liquid and head straight to the nearby forest. See this? I not realize how bad it is. Suddenly I understand why people are scared. Just as they had not turned their fear on me. Spent most of this morning studying a section of the forest and collecting samples. Once it is near noon, I start to take a break. I sit down on a fallen tree and eat the food I brought with me for lunch. Just how I'm about to swallow the top appears from the undergrowth. Put the bottom down. Oh, Amber. I was hoping. Well, just go right ahead and say it. Jeez. Oh, now that's what I meant by that, but I suppose that was too. Anyway. Who would kill me if I hurt you? Besides, you're my friend too. I thought you saved those thumbs. I do, but this plate has made everyone more paranoid. So I thought to try somewhere quieter for a change. Should we be nearby? Do you know anything about this sickness? Never seen anything like it before, neither have any of the others. Even the others have no clue. We'd like to see it gone too, so people calm down. Me too, they tried to run me out of town when it first started. I've heard and I know the feeling. I suppose maybe that's why Ruby likes you so much. I'll see if the Ruby and the others can help you gather things. We're being much more closely than we are now, so maybe we can help you out. I think even the elders will help with the end to save paranoia. I don't know if I'd like the idea of helping you. You'll have an easier time feeding, but I appreciate the help. This forest I would almost certainly destroy the city. So much depends on the unique plant life here. You can tell that the others of the city left it. I shall. Thank you again, Tons. Say hello to Ruby for me. Of course. Now if you'll excuse me, I need to find something to eat. Good luck? Alright. It is time for me to leave too. I've spent enough time in the forest. So have customers to attend to. Using the second potion, I am able to return to my shop unseen. Cure for the blind. Oh, okay. I've arranged to meet Larry here today. There's some things we need to discuss. I doubt he will be happy to hear what I have to say, but it has to be said. I got your message. What do we need to talk about? I don't feel what we're doing is right. Lynn loves you and I know you love her. You promised to her too. But please, just accept this. Be best for both of us. Time to leave. Hope you can find happiness there. To be honest, I know you will. I think deep down you love her too. Goodbye. I just so popular, like, jeez. It hurts so much to turn him away. He's been so kind to me and I care about him a lot. No, let it see from the grandma something happens tomorrow morning. No, that make it doubly hard. Jeez, why is this so soapy? Really? Jeez. Okay, anyway, that's gonna be the end of this particular chapter, ladies and gentlemen. Please subscribe to what I'm doing. I'll so back fairly well.